everybody. So in today's lesson we are going to go to Chrome, and then we are going to open the EduCobot website to log in. Once we log in, we're going to sign in as usual. So today you're going to sign in using your own email ID and your password. We are not going to be using the OTP. Once you do that, we are going to be clicking on this menu over here, and we are going to go to the curriculum. When we click on curriculum, we are going to be moving on to robotics. So a new page will open up, and we are going to be exploring for today's session into a circuit. So what is going to be happening is that for today's lesson we are going to learn to control an LED PCB by writing a program that will enable the LED light to turn on and off. So as we can see that there is a lesson for it, so we are going to open it. Once we open it, we are going to go to the theory to read on how the LED works using the microcontroller. So we're going to read whatever is written here. We click on next. We're going to look at the hardwares that are going to be used. As you can see that there are two hardwares. We're going to see them. And then we'll see the different materials that are needed. And then we have information about what is an LED and which colors it displays. And then we have the whole process of how does it work. So we are going to read through this and understand on how it works. Now, after we are done looking at the LED and how it works, we're going to click on next. And then we are going to now look at how we can virtually build a circuit. So for this reason, as we can see that we are given step-by-step instructions here. So first of all, we need to connect an LED shield. So here is an LED shield, which we have it. Then we click on next. And then
drag the EduCobot shield from the component library into the workspace.
So this is the shield. And then we click on next.
Select the zoom tool from the toolbar and adjust the zoom level to 200%.
Okay, so I do not want to zoom it to 200%. So I'll click on next.
Connect the LED's plus pin to the D2 pin on the shield.
So I have the EduCobot shield here, and I have my LED which will be in the output sensors. So I have my LED right here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to rotate it. So I'm going to rotate it and I'm going to make it a bit bigger. Now I need to connect both of them. So here is my LED and here is my shield, which has the ESP32 microcontroller. So as we can see over here that we have the positive sign here and R for the negative. And then on the EduCobot shield here, we have D2, which is a positive sign, and then GND, which is the negative pin. So we're going to connect the pins. We have the positive, which we are going to connect with D2 as per the instructions. it's supposed to be so I am supposed to connect this. So as you can see, I have managed to connect the positive end to D2. So that pin is connected. And now we're going to connect G and D with R on the negative end. So we're going to connect it this way. So now as we can see that we have connected G and D with R. Those are the negative pin. Okay, now we have completed connecting our virtual circuit. After this, we are going to take the actual EducoBot shield and connect it to the LED physically with the materials that we have already. And then what happens is that whenever we are programming within the computer will send those programmed instructions to the microcontroller, okay, which we have as the ESP32, and then the ESP32 is going to send the instructions to the LED for it to blink on and off. Okay, so we click on end here, and after that what happens is we go to code because we need to program.
Drag a set LED block from the output sensors greater than LED section and place it inside the loop block.
Okay, so we need to go to previous.
Drag a loop block from the traditional blocks section.
So this is a step 1. So we click on loops and then we drag the loop block.
Your code is ready. Let's code to blink. Drag a loop block from the traditional blocks section. Drag a set LED block from the output sensors greater than LED section and place it inside the loop block.
So now we look at the output. Here we see there is input, and then we keep on scrolling to see the output, and we see LED right here. So we're going to drag this set LED block and we're going to place it inside.
Drag a delay block from the time section. Add an integer block from constants to its parameter and set the value to 1.
So we are going to look for the delay block, which comes under the time section. So we can see here we have a delay block. We're going to place it within the loop, and then we are going to add the integer block from the constant. Here is constant, and then we're going to drag this value of 0 and we're going to turn it to 1. We say okay.
Duplicate the set LED and delay blocks. Place them after the first delay block and set the LED block to true.
So we are going to duplicate this as said, and if you can't duplicate, then you go and do the same thing, that you go to the output sensor, we add the set LED block, and then we also go back to time and we add the delay block over here down, and then we go to constant and we add this value of 0. Okay, and now here what we're supposed to do is we're supposed to change here, the value is false, and then we're going to change this to true. So we want the light to turn off and on. So that's what we have done. And the delay, now let's look at what happens to the delay. It also has to be delayed by 1 second. So it will take 1 second.
Your code is ready.
So it will take 1 second to turn the light on and off. So now we've already coded. So we're going to connect our computers or laptops through the USB cable. We're connecting the computer or laptop with the ESP32. Then these codes will be sent to the ESP32. The ESP32 will implement the codes by instructing the LED to turn on and off after every 1 second. Thank you.